Morning everybody. First video for a while now. I've been very busy. We're back in the show circuit at the moment now, and I've just finished Potfest this last weekend. Potfested by the lake. It's a brand new event, but it was incredible. I did Potfest in Scotland, so lots of mileage to cover, lots of pots to make for these shows, lots of pots to remake for the ones that have sold. So this is the first time I've been back with you for a few weeks, so apologies for that. Okay, just a quick video this morning on topping up some of the work that I've been selling. So you have to replace it, don't you? So this morning I've been throwing some small moon jars, a little video of that, and I've been replacing some of the landscape tea bowls. I'll just show one to you. Okay, you've seen these come out of the kiln before. It's got blue at the top and then iron at the bottom with a wipe of slip. I've just been putting the slip on my pots this morning, so there's a little bit of a demonstration for that. These pots are on Etsy now, by the way, if you're interested. Get them while they're hot. So I made another couple of dozen of those this morning, and here are my little snippets of what I've been at yesterday morning and this morning. Okay. Now these are going to be small moon jars. What I've done is I've wedged some rust, some sort of granulated rust into the clay to give me some iron speckles when it's done. So it's 400 grams of clay, just under a pound. Just throw them the same way as you do a large moon jar, except this obviously is a little bit quicker. The same principles apply. A tall cylinder and then belly it out. Just thin out this shoulder here and get it in the right place. And then before I put the rim on it, I've discovered it's easier to get the water out from inside. That way you don't bash the rim and have to recenter it. You can just do it straight away. Back of your little fingernail. And there it is. Let's get the profile just right. Very little to turn off at the bottom because I throw it quite narrow. There's about a centimetre, half an inch of base here that I'll turn a nice tall foot ring on, and it also helps you lift it off. Just do another one. Leave a nice half-inch base, centimetre base. Not go too wide with it. Pull it nice and tall. I'm using my finger and thumb here to pull it up, and then this finger here holds the rim steady, so I don't have to compress the rim. I'm doing it as I throw it. Narrow at the bottom, just get it tall. Compressor in this time. Just a bit more. So that's more or less the diameter of the neck I'm going to be trying for. Just get my hand inside, fingers inside, belly it out.
if you run the water on the back of your hand, it runs down your fingertips to where you want it. Felt a little dry spot on the inside of the moon jar there, and that's what pushes it off centre, makes it drag. The water out. This is a white clay, so that the black speckles, when they come through, show. It's just it, look, just the back of your little fingernail. No tools involved. Get the profile just right. Another one done. Just a bit of wastage at the bottom there. Done. Okay, second job of the day. I've just finished throwing those small moon jars. These are tea bowls that have got iron oxide at the bottom and cobalt oxide at the top. Banded that on when it was being thrown. I've just turned them. Now they're still quite soft, as you can see, and the reason for that is that I'm going to put some slip on it, and the closer you can get the consistency, I mean the slip's very wet, but if this was leather hard or harder and you put the slip on, it would just shrink and drop off. So I've tried to turn it as soft as I can. Just put it on and wipe it, and again, two fingers, pop it on and wipe it. Let's do one more. Doing this so you can see it in the camera, so pop it on and wipe it. Tone and wipe it, and then don't touch it. There's a couple of dozen of those I've done this morning, and that's just how I do it. Okay, just a bit of fun from yesterday. There's usually a competition at Potfest fairs, and you put a competition piece in, and the public and the fellow potters vote on it. It's a bit of fun. There are prizes, and it's a good laugh. So I thought I'd do something myself this year to enter. Now normally I'm a thrower, so I thought, right, I'm going to do something that's sort of figurative hand building. So well outside my comfort zone, but I gave it a go yesterday morning. Great, enjoyable morning yesterday morning. Normally at Potfest we camp, and when we camp in the morning it's pretty miserable and cold sometimes and rainy. And I looked up the other day from when I was boiling my kettle. You stand outside your tent and wait for the kettle to boil, and I looked up and there must have been 3 or 4 other people just stood staring at their kettles, and it was like an Anthony Gormley sculpture in the field, all these people sort of hunched over watching kettles. So I thought I'd make a piece that echoed that. So here's my competition piece for this year. It's me in a hoodie, standing hunched over, watching a kettle boil on a little camp table. This is fire clay and some bits of clay pushed through a sieve. But like I say, great fun watching the pot boil. Okay, I hope that was interesting and something to look at, bit of fun with the sculptural work. I really enjoyed doing it. I don't think I could do it for a living. It would drive me nuts because it takes forever to fiddly, and your glasses on and you're quite meticulous, and I'm fairly
I like to make things fairly quickly, very instantly, as you can see through my throwing. So it was fun, but I don't think I'll take it up for a living. Okay, see you next time.